Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tally Rye if you're new. If you do follow me though on social media, you know that I have been particularly passionate and vocal about the topic of today's video. And it's something that I wanted to talk about for a long time. I've wanted to make a video and I just felt like I wanted to make the perfect video, like with the best editing, all these different things going on, and it got to the point where perfect is not what this topic needs, it needs action. So this video is going to cover three things: the problem, why this needs to change, and how we're gonna change it. The problem, the one that has been like keeping me awake at night, and the one that has been on my mind that I have to speak about this year. We are an unhealthy society in every sense of the word.
And it's been revealed that more than 15 million people are living with a long-term health condition.
4 out of 5 adults are putting themselves at risk of diseases because of their busy lives.
And the figures show that because of the pitfalls of modern life, there has also been a rise in obesity, and the number of those with type 2 diabetes has doubled in the last 2 decades.
But we as society equate unhealthy to being fat. But when I'm talking about unhealthy, I'm really talking about the physical and mental health. What's going on internally, like I said, physically and up here. And it really is not all about external appearance. This belief that unhealthy equals fat is continually shared on media, social media, films, the news, TV, everything. We are bombarded with the notion that being overweight is also being unhealthy, and that if we become slim and lean, we're going to be happy and it's going to solve all our problems and it's going to complete our life. But health is not a size. It is not a dress size. It is not a number on a scale, and it looks different on everyone. As a personal trainer, I have found that my most unhealthy clients are actually my slimmest clients. So we really shouldn't judge a book by its cover. So I really want to talk about the fitness industry and how this fits into all of this, because that's what I can talk about. I'm a personal trainer, and I've been a personal trainer since November 2014, and I have been training clients ever since. I'm about to go and train some clients after this video. So gyms, supplements, magazines, Instagram trainers have all picked up on this idea that unhealthy equals fat, and they have realized that by reinforcing that message, they can make a fortune.
Plus size, big boned, pleasantly plump. No matter how you dress it up, it seems these days that fat has become a 4-letter word in this country. The message "fat is bad" has spawned a $50 billion industry of weight loss drugs, weight loss books, and weight loss programs, all built on the thin ideal.
Because fat supposedly equals unhealthy and slim equals happy. And by selling people that dream, you can make a lot of money. By selling plans, fat burners, transformation guides, carb blockers, the industry is feeding on these people's insecurities, not because they care, not because they genuinely have an interest in actually transforming people's lives. They just want to make a quick buck. And they're doing that. This industry is worth so much money. Like I said, I've been working as a PT since November 2014, so coming up 3.5 years, and I have honestly seen it all. Now, I'm a bit different from your average PT. I choose to train my clients for their health, their well-being, and my ethos is to educate and empower my clients to feel happy, comfortable, and confident inside and out of the gym. So with their training, but also in day-to-day life. I don't weigh my clients, I don't measure them, I don't take their body fat percentage, I don't take photos of them. The only way I track progress is by focusing on their training. So I give each client a little logbook, and each week, each session, I write down their session and they write down their workouts during the week, and we track the numbers that we're lifting. So the only number I focus on is the number of the weight. So whether that's trying to lift heavier or lift more reps, that's all I'm interested about. I just want to see progress in the gym and with their training. And I'm not a qualified nutritionist, so I don't give nutrition plans, but I refer them on to nutritionists and even therapists if I feel that further guidance is appropriate for that client. Now, I am in the minority. So what do the majority do? Well, it all starts on your PT course and how you are taught to train your clients. We are taught to train people for weight loss, for transformation, because if you can transform a client, you will get paid and you'll have a business. I vividly remember one day on my PT course, and we had like a recruitment day, and this guy came in from a reputable gym, and he told us that the way he gets clients is he finds out their biggest insecurity, and in their consultation he tries to make them cry. And he says, once they've cried, you've got them. They're gonna pay. They're your client. And you can charge basically however much money you want. So in other words, he basically totally manipulated people by finding out their biggest insecurities, preying on them, and then making money. And that was before I'd even started working in the industry. I do remember at the time thinking, oh my goodness, I will never be like that. But there are people out there who operate solely for themselves and for money, and not to genuinely help people, which I think is really sad. So like I said, I've heard it all over the past 3.5 years. I've worked in big gyms, I've worked in smaller gyms, and I've been to a lot of classes, I've taught a lot of classes, and I've heard so much talk going on. I've heard clients confess to their trainers that they ate a pizza, and then the trainer tells them off, and then they have to do a fat burning session to burn off the pizza. I've been to a class where the trainer has told me that I have to work really hard, burn loads of calories and earn my Christmas dinner, otherwise I'm gonna feel really bad about what I eat on Christmas Day. And I've heard clients also tell their trainers that they went out on the weekend, had a really indulgent weekend, and ever since they've been eating 800 calories every day and they still haven't dropped weight. Like why have they plateaued? And I've also been present when personal trainers have been pointing out their own flaws in their bodies. They've been stood in the mirror with their clients and they've been picking at their own fat and saying, yeah, I've got this fat, I've got this fat, and picking their bodies apart with their client. So here's what I think the fundamental problem is, and the thing that I want to change. The fitness industry has taught personal trainers to believe that they have to physically transform a client to firstly be acknowledged as a good trainer, and secondly to get paid, to have a successful business. And that if you don't have those before and after photos of your clients, you won't be able to market yourself, you can't have a successful business, and your clients won't be happy with their results. And sadly, the before and after photo is probably one of the most powerful marketing tools that a lot of personal trainers use, and it draws a lot of people into the gym. And so I do believe that a lot of clients do come to trainers saying, I want a transformation too, because they've seen that that's what they have been marketed. They've been sold this before and after dream. Before she was miserable, they always have a face like a slapped ass in that before photo, and then after they're smiling, they're cheesy grinning, because suddenly they're happy because they've lost all this weight. And then you get some clients who just come in and want to get stronger and fitter and learn how to train. And instead they're missold this transformation package, this weight loss journey that they didn't want to go on in the first place, but now they believe they have to go on it because that's what the personal trainer believes all clients should do. And I think rather than gaining knowledge and technique, they end up gaining a really bad relationship with training, with food, with scales, with those weekly check-ins. I truly believe that gyms and PTs are just as responsible for diet culture as kind of the media is made out to be. And I would like to change that. But how? On to the how. So that is the million-dollar question and why I am making this video. I really hope that this video makes you kind of question your relationship with food and exercise and training, whether you're a PT or just someone who has an interest in looking after themselves. Because eating well, regular exercise and self-care really can be the foundation for you creating your best self. I stick with this lifestyle because I know that these healthy habits that I've created make me feel good inside and out. And when I train, I feel confident, strong, powerful, and proud. And I take that into every situation in life, whether it's with my relationship with my boyfriend, at work, with you guys, as a friend. And by looking after myself and by having that achievement, I truly believe I can do anything, and I want that for you, and I want that for my clients, and I want that for this industry. I want us all to feel our best and make that the aspiration. Rather than looking a certain way, we should really focus on training people to feel a certain way. Measure progress by asking them how they're doing. Do you feel good about yourself? How confident do you feel? Let's make health the focus, physical and mental health. There are a lot of trainers in this industry who have their own insecurities going on that have been born from this idea that they need to be slim to be successful in this industry. And I think those get projected onto clients too much. And I think if we got in there early on their level 2 course, on their level 3 course, whilst you're learning like at PT school, if we taught people to focus on health and well-being of their clients, that they would actually start thinking about those things for themselves too. And it might actually help them on their own journey as well. I think if your personal trainer is in a really good place with themselves, they are even better equipped to help you. So this video is my step 1. This is the beginning for me. This is not the last you're going to hear on this subject. I really encourage you to let me know what you think of this topic. Are you a PT? Are you a client? Have you been through any of these experiences that I've spoken about? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're as passionate about this as me and about ending diet culture in the fitness industry, then like this video, share this video, please subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing a lot more, and I plan to be sharing a lot more on a bigger scale, so definitely look out for that. I am a woman on a mission and I'm not going to stop. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you next time. Goodbye.